Good morning, thank you. Everyone please remain standing for performance of our national anthem and Lift Every Voice and Sing by our graduate, Chanel Reddy.
Has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day's begun, and let us march on till victory.
Thank you, everybody. Good morning. You can have a seat now. Thanks again, Chanel. Great job. I'm just so glad we could do this again like this. This is great that we're coming back to this. Good morning, parents, extended families, Multicultural Academy Charter School staff, and of course, our graduates on either side here. Good morning, everybody. It is an honor and a privilege to welcome all of you to today's commencement address and also to convey my gratitude to Mr. Higgins, Mr. Larkin, Miss Elliott, Ms. Cadoba. Is Ms. Cadoba here? I'm not sure if Ms. Cadoba is here today. And Ms. Young for all their hard work to make this event possible today. Two other people I want to acknowledge real quick right now because it's a bit of a milestone for them as well. 10 years and actually 11 years for one of them. And I know it means a lot to our graduates because they've had great relationships with both of them. Mr. Gooch is now here 10 years at the school. He's been here so long, his hair looks just like mine now. And Mr. DeFranco is actually his 11th year. Mr. DeFranco back there. Graduates, I know this school year has been one that you, and indeed none of us, could have ever truly prepared for. Attending school, completing assignments, and applying for college in this virtual environment for almost the entire year. Having to shoulder difficulties and hardships without the normal supports that you've grown accustomed to, while at the same time preparing for the next major step in all of your lives. Seeing all of you here today is a testament to you and your family's dedication to your academic success and perseverance despite the many problems and turmoil that currently exist throughout our country and the world. One quote that seems especially prescient for our current situation is, "Experience is the toughest teacher because she gives you the test first and the lesson after." Although this experience certainly wasn't an easy one, it will provide you with the wisdom and resiliency to face new challenges head on. This is precisely why it gives me such pride to issue each of you your diploma today, because as Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. With this diploma, you can now continue to follow your dreams and in turn, ultimately affect positive change in our society. Today is a day to celebrate and reflect on all the hard work and sacrifices you have made to achieve this important milestone. However, it is critical to recognize that with success comes new and greater challenges and responsibilities. It is natural to feel apprehensive and maybe even a little bit frightened by the prospect of taking on entirely new experiences and moving into unfamiliar environments. Use this time to look back on when you first entered 9th grade and all the thoughts and feelings you experienced then. Remember the difficult moments, including the ones we are still working through, to provide you with the courage to face new obstacles without hesitation. I've always found comfort in reflecting on how the famous inventor Thomas Edison viewed failure. I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge and congratulate those seniors who are graduating with honors, with highest honors, and with the special distinction of being a National Honor Society member. These are outstanding accomplishments for which each of you should be very proud. Parents, you will be able to recognize our National Honor Society members by the gold medallions that some of our graduates are wearing today. In addition, you will see that the NHS and Honor Roll graduates are noted in the commencement program as well that you received on the way in. I'd like to thank each of our graduates for all your important contributions to this school. In addition to your academic success, you have made positive commitments through community service and participation in a myriad of extracurricular activities throughout the years you've been here at our school. Each school performance I witnessed was truly awe-inspiring, instilling me with great pride in having become the principal of a school with such an incredibly hard-working and talented group of people. Thank you for that. Graduates, don't forget all the people who helped you reach this moment, starting with your parents. Those people we so often take for granted who have done the most to get you where you are today. Also, never forget all the work and care your teachers have provided each and every one of you, especially in these last year and a half. I know it's been incredibly difficult. As apprehensive and as worried as you were about how you were going to learn this year, put yourself in their shoes for a second, and when they had to figure out how to try to teach you in this. And finally, I want to leave you with these words. Be the person you strive to be, not just for yourself, but for your loved ones who have dedicated so much of their lives to help you become the person you are today. Do not let this moment be overshadowed by the current strife facing both our world and nation. Instead, consider Reverend Martin Luther King's perspective regarding difficult times. But I know somehow that only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. Use this moment to shine your light and make the world a brighter place. Thank you. And now I'd like to invite Pendo Naganye to welcome the graduating class of 2021.
Good morning. It is an honor for me to welcome families, students, and staff to the graduating class of 2021. I would like to start off by saying congrats. 4 rough, hard, long years, and we finally did it. We all should be proud of how far we have come. This past year has been very challenging for us with the pandemic and adapting to change and switching from in-person classes to virtual and still managing the past. Literally, we should probably say nothing can stop us. We all the way up. I would like to begin by thanking the staff of MACS for always pushing us to the best of our abilities and only challenging us beyond our potential. I would also like to thank my friends for being there every step of the way and fighting our high school journey together. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents and siblings for being the greatest support system, staying up late and always motivating me to never give up. Because there were many times I said I was over it and broke down and nearly at my lowest. In the famous words of my mother, "You are almost at the finish line." And just like that, I am. I'm done, and I did do it. As I stand here today graduating with over a 4.0 GPA, I can say every ounce of it was worth it. After today is where our new chapter begins. Our next story will be written. I wish nothing but the best for each and every one of you. And remember, failure is the mother of success. In life, you will always win some, lose some, but all in all, never give up. Success doesn't come easily, but it's your job to fight for it. Again, congratulations to the class of 2021. Remember, this is only the beginning.
Thank you, Pendo. Great job. Thank you. And now may I introduce this year's salutatorian, Jada Pizarro.
Please don't start. Good morning, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. First off, I want to say to you guys that we have made it through 4 years of high school. We made it through struggles, long nights, and the biggest one of them all, the worldwide pandemic. This is a major step in our lives, one that should be recognized for its immense significance. It is not only an act of personal commitment, but also one of pride. I just want to say to my fellow graduates to never give up, never degrade yourself, and stop and think back to when you were in high school and survived the chaos that went on, and the fact that we survived a global pandemic. Nothing is ever hard. Just take deep breaths, break it down into pieces. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on the old, but building the new. Maya Angelou. But graduation is not an end goal in itself. It is instead a part of a larger journey of life. Wherever your future takes you, let it take you somewhere to achieve something big. Life is a journey, and all of the accomplishments we achieve during its course should be taken as starting points for future achievements. Our graduation should serve as a launching point, projecting us to wherever our futures are meant to take us, whether we land ourselves a career, take up a trade, or continue our education at college or trade school. Just know you'll always have your friends to help motivate you. Even the faculty and teachers here before us will always be willing to help whenever we need it the most. Before I end, I would like to give a shout out to 3 specific people that have been there with me from start to finish, dealing with my mental breakdowns and me wanting to give up, my first fight and having to help me get back on track, helping me with my grandma and her passing, and I really wanted to give up after that. I wanted to throw away everything, but these 3 people helped me through it and was right there the entire time. These people are Mr. Gooch. I can't find him. Where he at? My mother. And my grandmother. I know my grandmother is looking over me and cheering. But I just wanted to say thank you for all of your motivation and never giving up on me. Always pushing me to keep going and fighting. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2021. And we made it to the first finish line.
Thank you, Jada, for your inspiring words, really. Thank you very much. I will now present the recipients of the 2021 Senior Awards. The Senior Awards are chosen by the teachers of their respective courses. We will also acknowledge those graduates with perfect attendance. These awards will be given to you during the presentation of your diplomas. Graduates, if you received an award, it will be inside the diploma, so be careful when opening it, because it's just inside there loosely. When your name is announced, please stand and remain standing until I have read all names. Graduates, you're not going to come up and receive them now. We're just going to acknowledge them now. Families, I ask that you hold your applause until all award winners have been announced. Our first award, Earth and Space Science, Anaya Azore. For awards in Civics and Contemporary Issues, Honors Physics, and Drama 1, Tawny Braxton Liggett. For awards in Earth and Space Science, Pre-Calculus, English 4, and Art 2, Muhammad Kondi. For a Music 2 award, Javon Croston. For awards in Earth and Space Science and Senior Math, Namira Day. For award in Music 3, Cesar Deramos. For awards in Multicultural Seminar and Pre-Calculus, Nyla Hill. For awards in Earth and Space Science and Perfect Attendance for the 2020-2021 school year, Markeem Holmes. Award in Multicultural Seminar, Samaya Hughes. For awards in English 4, Earth and Space Science, and Senior Math, Dania King. Awards in English 4 and Senior Math, Celine McFadden. Pre-Calculus Honors, Pendo Naganye. Awards in Civics and Contemporary Issues and Senior Math, Jasmine Pedro. Awards in Pre-Calculus Honors and Honors Physics, Jada Pizarro. Awards in Civics and Contemporary Issues and Drama 3, Chad Poland. Awards in Civics and Contemporary Issues, Honors Physics, and Music 3, Chanel Reddy. Awards in Advanced Placement, Literature and Composition, Honors Physics, and Spanish 2, Sasha Samuels. For awards in pre-calculus honors and perfect attendance for all 4 years at Multicultural Academy Charter School, Anaya Walton. Thank you, award winners. Let's give them one more round of applause, huh? Award winners, you may have a seat. Congratulations on those awards. Mr. Pagoda will now present the 2021 Bernard Shapiro Memorial Scholarship.
Oh, thank you. I wanted to share something really quick with you. My family would be remiss if I left this out. I came from a family that took an absurd amount of photographs growing up, and it always bothered me growing up. And so, to the parents, guardians, loved ones today, take so many photos today. You got a gorgeous day. Take advantage. And to all the graduates, please be patient with them. You will appreciate it as you get older. All right. Formalities. Parents and guardians. Esteemed guests. My fellow hardworking and brilliant and very gorgeous MACS staff. And to you, our beloved graduates of the class of 2021. My name is Mr. Pagoda, and it is my absolute honor to present the Dr. Shapiro Scholarship to one of our amazing seniors. Dr. Shapiro was a fond admirer of MACS when we first started well over 25 years ago. He believed in the mission of our little tiny school, and in doing so, he created a scholarship program to reward our very best students. Each year as a staff, we select one senior to receive this very special award, which amounts to $500 to help ease some of the financial burden brought on by college. This year's Dr. Shapiro recipient is an exemplary student, but before I continue, I would like this student to come up with me, stand in the spotlight, because they deserve it. So Sasha Samuels, could you please come up here? Hey, buddy. So I know that all of you have cushions under you on these lovely chairs. Just kind of adjust it. I've got a lot to say, so get comfortable. Thank you to all of the staff members who helped me piece together the speech. So we asked the staff if they have anything they want to say about our recipient, and then every single staff member was like, yes. So this is like the third time I've edited this speech. There was just so much to say about this marvelous young woman. From your godmom, Miss Banks, Sasha, you have grown up to be a nice young lady. Keep up the good work. You are an amazing person. Keep smiling and always keep a positive outlook on life. You will achieve greatness. From Mr. Elvenstar, I was fortunate enough to have Sasha for 2 class periods during my first year at MACS. I was instantly in awe of her kindness and her intellect. She was always such a leader in the class. Sasha simply exudes a bright and shining light that envelops everyone she comes in contact with, and I have been fortunate enough to be one of those people. I was sad to have missed being around Sasha for her senior year, but I know that there's nothing that she can't accomplish, and there's nothing that will stand in her way as she moves forward in life. From Miss Naughton. Although I only taught Sasha during her sophomore year, having her in homeroom every day was a true joy. Starting each morning with that big Sasha smile is something that I missed dearly this year. Who doesn't want to wake up in the morning, you got a long day ahead of you, and you got that smile? Keep going. Sasha is a bright, determined, thoughtful young woman that will do amazing things. Always keep smiling. From Miss Hare, Sasha is a good student and a responsible young adult, but above all, she is a kind person. Her kindness and honesty inspired me every day she was in art class. Sasha was a student who made me feel happy to be teaching art. She listened to my advice and always created something unique. I loved inspiring Sasha in the art room and hope she continues to make art as an adult. Congratulations, Sasha. You are a special person, and I am so honored to call you my former student. Just so you're all ready, I've got 17 more teachers, just so you know what you're up against. Yeah. From Miss Chambers, Sasha is a very hard worker and is truly always very eager to learn. She has so many admirable qualities and has always been an amazing student. She has a passion to help others around her and always did so in the classroom. I have no doubt she will be super successful in college and beyond. From Mr. Alfano, boy, did they miss you this year. From Mr. Alfano, from the minute Sasha stepped into our AP language class, I knew she was an exceptional student. Her inquisitiveness and energy in the classroom were constantly on display, and this commitment to excellence came through clearly in every assignment and paper submitted. Despite having to go through senior year virtually, Sasha brought that same enthusiasm each and every day, first thing in the morning. Sasha is truly an unforgettable student, and I know she will excel long after her graduation from MACS today. From Mr. Pettinato, Shasha. Shasha was a pillar in honors chemistry. Once she understood the material, she became a teacher, a tutor, and coach to others in the classroom. Her experiment, Turn Up the Music Sound Barrier, won first place in the MACS Science Fair. Her bubbly personality and stick-with-itness will be missed in my class. Now, last but not least, I'm going to protect the identity of this teacher. They asked me to do so. But this teacher wanted to share a very personal story with all of you here today. So here we go. And I love how precise this teacher is. They have the exact day they first interacted with you. I love precision. People say that about me all the time. They're like, Mr. Pagoda loves coffee, Taco Bell, but more than anything, precision. On September 4th, 2017, a quiet and scared student graced the MACS campus with wide eyes and nerves like jello. As she entered each class, the flood of information that assailed her left her overwhelmed and made her question her family's decision for choosing MACS. I don't think you're alone in that. I think a lot of other families went through that. As she entered and settled into one of her most memorable classes, the teacher took attendance and went over expectations. Once completed, the teacher transitioned to the collection of the infamous boot camp assignment, the first assignment you have to do at MACS. Unfortunately, this young student did not have it. As the teacher addressed each student for not having the assignment, this particular student was last in line to be addressed. The impartial teacher took the student to task and rattled off a plethora of questions as to what happened for the student not to have this assignment. As the review progressed, the teacher happened to notice something was off with this student and walked over to check. Lo and behold, on the first day of class, sorry to do this to you, and to the shock of the teacher, the student was quietly crying with her hair covering her face. The teacher, shocked and speechless, gave the student tissue to wipe her tears. The teacher wanted to know if something was said during class to prompt the tears. The student whispered, "No." The student explained that her older sister that her older sister shared stories about this teacher, and that if she doesn't do anybody else's homework, to do that teacher's work. The teacher inquired as to who her sister was, and the name was given, Siani. Then, the teacher heaved a sigh of relief as to not be the cause of the tears this early in the school year. The teacher deduced that starting high school and trying to fill her older sister's shoes were the cause. And since that day, this student has walked her own path and carved her own niche at MACS. She has overcome insurmountable odds, especially in the passing of her dearly beloved mother. She's brilliant, kind, elegant, graceful, empathetic, and grounded. It took almost 2 years for this student to stop fearing. So the teacher is Miss Young. If you weren't sure, it's Miss Young we're talking about. So it took Sasha 2 years to stop fearing Miss Young and blossom into her own person. But she overcame her fear, and blossom she did. Sasha is quirky and one of the silliest people to walk the halls of MACS. Sasha Samuels, you are simply amazing and in a class of your own. Keep striving, keep reaching back, and pulling others up with you on this journey called life. You are a change agent and force for good in this world. And yes, Miss Young loves you. We love you. On behalf of the MACS staff, congratulations on earning the Cicero Award. This is for you to hold. The families over there for pictures.
Wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Pagoda, all the teachers, and Sasha, congratulations again. And Ms. Young, those were excellent, touching words. Thank you. It is now my distinct honor to present the Principal's Award. The recipient of the Principal's Award is a graduating senior who has shown significant growth in maturity and character, as well as overall excellence, reflecting the high standards that the MACS family expects of a graduating senior. I have some words from some teachers about this student, and it is going to be a bit of a mystery before I reveal which student it is. So Mr. Alfano reports that this year's choice for the award embodies all the impressive qualities of a MACS scholar, consistently going the extra mile in their work by not being afraid to ask questions and receive feedback to ensure the submission of high-quality work and assignments. Throughout a tumultuous year, this person never once faltered, continuing to display the same energy and enthusiasm that we've all come to admire from them throughout their time here. Ms. Hare states that this student is a hard worker with an appetite to succeed. Ms. Hare has witnessed our recipient overcome many challenges in art. This student possesses what Ms. Hare considers the most important trait a person needs to succeed: tenacity. Mr. Petnato says that this student's work ethic, drive, and high standard was unmatched for the couple of years the student was in his class. Their attention to detail made this student an absolute powerhouse in the sciences. Mr. Elvenstar states that Jada Pizarro, whoops, Jada. Come on up, Jada. Mr. Elvenstar states that one Jada Pizarro was in the very first class he ever taught when he first came to MACS, and it was instantly apparent that she was an intellectual juggernaut with a personality to match. She worked tirelessly to maintain an excellent grade in her Honor English 2 class, and the next year she continued to impress Mr. Elvenstar in the drama class. She took on a lead role in the class play, and she delved into it with the same level of intensity and passion that she brings to every aspect of her life, both in and out of school. Jada is an exceptional young lady and will continue to excel with anything that she attempts. myself. I have to say, Jada, when I first came here, this is only my second year here, you instantly made me feel welcome, and you made me feel like somebody that belonged at the school, and I instantly had a great relationship with you and could tell that you were an extremely hard worker and dedicated to succeeding. Thank you, and congratulations, Jada. Open that up. Hold it up. And there, Jada's name is on there as well, engraved on there, and it'll be at our school. Congratulations, Jada. And Jada, one last thing. That's for you as well, Jada. Congratulations. Hold that up one more time. Thank you. You can have a seat, Jada. Thank you. May I now present to you the valedictorian of the class of 2021, Kennedy Talafaro.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to stand before you today to commemorate the graduating class of 2021. Today is a day that we shall never forget. We are no longer those same young and naive freshmen that stood at the threshold of MACS almost 4 years ago. Today, we are young adults, embarking on our journeys of finding ourselves outside of high school. We thought this day would never come, but here we are. Most of us are still lost in the turmoil of its abrupt end and racing to put together this difficult puzzle we know is life. There is no doubt in my mind that if anyone can achieve greatness, it is us. Today is the day that I realized all of the nights I stayed up late studying for a test or finishing my project were everything but futile. If high school has taught me anything, it is that you are the limit. I now know that anything is possible when your all is applied. Throughout my high school experience, I learned to never be afraid to dare. Dare to be bold, to stand out, to be great. To quote the illustrious poet Maya Angelou, if you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. If I have any advice to offer you on your journey, it would be to never settle for normalcy. Normality serves as the barrier for change. I would like to thank my family for acting as my beacon when I sometimes find myself stuck in the dark, for raising me to be strong and unapologetic, to be graceful and proud. I would like to thank my teachers for not only helping me dive deeper into the equation, or for showing me the importance of literature, but for allowing me to realize that it is okay to struggle. You all taught me that with great struggles come even greater triumph. Thank you to my friends who have grown to be my family. Without you, I would have had no one to complain about a difficult pre-calc test or express my fears of venturing off to college too. I would like to thank each of you for never giving up, even when times got rough. I cannot express the immense joy it brings me to see young excellence. I hope you are as proud of yourself as I am. Class of 2021, it has been an honor growing with you, and it is with great joy that I can say, congratulations, we've made it.
Thank you, Kennedy, for your beautiful and eloquent words there. Thank you. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the awarding of the Multicultural Academy Charter Schools diplomas to the class of 2021. China Anderson. Kanaj Anderson. Anaya Azore. Demetria Bernard. Nasiah Berry. Mariah Bay. Tawny Braxton Liggett. Ariana Brown. Mohammed Kondi. Amaris Cosley. Javon Croston. Nina Cunningham. Kirsten Davis. Namira Day. Caesar Deramos. Avion Evans. Jade Hampton. Nyla Hill. Markeem Holmes. Samaya Hughes. Shakira Jacobs. On this side now. Adelina Janinen. Matthew Jean. Nigella Johnson White. Nize Jones. Denia King. Shalia Lewis. Samaya Lucas. Kiera Lyons. Zaya Marshall. Salim McFadden. Pendo Nganye. He's on this side. Destiny Pedraza. Jasmine Pedro. Alexa Pena. Jada Pizarro. Chad Poland. Chanel Reddy. Aaliyah Reese. Sasha Samuels. Yubilees Sanchez. Desiree Sealy. Lasaya Sharp. Kennedy Taliaferro. Back over there. Aaliyah Thomas Marks. Anaya Walton. Kayla Waters. Sade Walker White. White Walker, excuse me. May I present to you the Multicultural Academy Charter Schools class of 2021.
Probably just wrap it up.
Yeah.
It never goes.
Yeah.
I never got my closing comments in. So.
Congratulations. Difficult of circumstances. This concludes Multicultural Academy Charter Schools 2021 commencement.